I want to talk to you about Amazon DSP. Especially, I want to focus on some business revenue growth hacks people are making bank this year, and I want to share with you how they're actually going about doing it. And so here's an overview. When you think about Amazon DSP, I want you to think about a program that allows you to actually make money not only as a full-time owner-operator, but also as a part-time owner-operator. I mean, if you set things right, okay? And it's really an important element to understand that the Amazon DSP, DSP stands for Delivery Service Partner. The DSP program gives you an opportunity to actually become the full-time owner-operator of your own logistics business. So it's really a win-win. At least that's what Amazon wants you to have. They want you to have a win-win partnership between you and Amazon, so that you can make money. They make money too. So they actually are funneling towards you or in your direction. They're sort of like their excess of logistics. There are logistical. The excess of loads they have. Okay. And the cool thing about the DSP is that you are able to set your own hours. Very important. You can set your own hours. You don't have to work for anyone at all. Okay. And you are managing day-to-day delivery operations. So of course, Amazon will have a certain right to sort of supervise what's happening in terms of procedures, in terms of operation and what have you. But you are able to manage day-to-day delivery operations. You hire your own team. And the cool thing is you can receive fixed monthly payments based on the volume of packages delivered. So this is essentially a contract, right? Contract you have with Amazon. And what we talk about the Amazon DSP program is that you are actually responsible. You are autonomous. You are able to manage your profit and loss. You can manage your cash inflows and cash outflows. Of course, cash inflows in the sense that if you work hard, if you work well, Amazon will push more business your way. I mean, this is just the result of supply and demand. Of course, if they see that you're working your ass off, they'll actually will push more business your way. Yeah, and you can hire and manage employees and delivery shifts. And one of the important thing I want you to think about is that if you are an Amazon DSP program partner, please make sure that you do a little bit of due diligence in terms of people that you're hiring, and you also are able to support delivery associates as they encounter challenges. That's an important element. So now, one thing I want to say is that this program, the DSP program, is available right now in select locations. So you first want to make sure that you want to go to the Amazon website, and you want to see the current list of available Amazon DSP partner locations to see if your state, your city, your county, your geography overall actually fits in the program right now. So when we talk about Amazon DSP business revenue growth hack, the first thing you have to really understand is that when we talk about the Amazon DSP program, you have to make sure that you really cultivate a better relationship with Amazon. Let me break it down for you. See, the whole thing is that with Amazon, you have a built-in client base, right? Because Amazon is pushing business your way, but it's up to you to actually to forge a better relationship with the shippers. So the way you do this is that you really want to have a database, either in Excel or through software, where you actually list all the clients that Amazon is pushing your way, and you are able to know those clients more intimately. Let me break it down for you even further. You want to know things like birthdays. You want to know things like their routes. You want to know things like their operational vision, their logistical vision, what kind of bottleneck they have. It's important because the closer you understand your clients, even though they are Amazon clients, the better. Because even though they are Amazon clients, they actually by default become your clients too. So you are the one holding their lows. You're the one actually dealing with them on a daily basis. You know their business a lot more than Amazon will ever do. So it's one of those things where you want to forge a relationship. So that's the first hack. The first hack is you want to forge a closer relationship with the shippers that Amazon sends your way. Okay, and so even though you have a built-in client base that originated from Amazon, over time, this actually can be your own clients. Okay, but remember though, the package supply comes from Amazon, so this is really good because you can focus on core operations and employees instead of focusing on generating new business. Amazon has taken care of the supply side of things. You take care of the execution. Okay, you run your business. with excellence. Another growth hack, another revenue growth hack from the Amazon DSP program is you want to really make sure that you forge a better relationship with Amazon Business Service Support. Remember, what happens here is that Amazon is actually pushing business your way, right? But those people who are calling you, like you will have your contact, your direct contact, or your rep, whatever it's called, your contact, your point of contact. You want to forge a better relationship with that person, because sometimes there could be some loads that are not really sort of quote unquote good for your business, for your vehicle. For, let's say, if you have a Sprinter van, if you have a fleet of a Sprinter van, or a fleet of cargo van or pickup trucks, depending on the fleet of vehicles you have, you want the business service rep to push towards you the proper loads, right? Because not all loads are actually like, you can't deliver all loads if you don't have the right vehicle. And the thing I want to say here is that basically Amazon, the way through the program, Amazon works with third-party vendors to help support Amazon delivery service partners, including exclusive deals and discounts to keep your operation running smoothly. And now, please note though that vendors operate independently. So you, as an Amazon DSP partner, you are independent. Of course, you have a de facto relationship between you and Amazon, but you are still independent. You are autonomous, and deliveries. Basically, if you're a DSP, in other words, if you are a delivery service partner, you can choose to utilize business service support to actually see the best deal for your specific fleet. So Amazon also offers hands-on training, business coaching, logistics, technology, and on-road support. Now, and this is hack number 3. You want to make sure that you actually seize opportunities, seize all the hands-on trainings, all the training sessions, all the workshops that Amazon has there. You want to really seize them, because you never know, and especially because Amazon has so much experience, and they've been doing this for what, 20 years now, 25 years now. So they know a lot about what they're talking about. So you want to seize this opportunity to actually get better in terms of training, in terms of execution also. And you also want to remember that Amazon has a revenue potential, the DSP program, that is, revenue potential that goes from 1 million to 4.5 million, and annual profit potential that can range from $75,000 to $300,000. Okay, and this is kind of cool. This is really interesting. You don't have a lot of businesses that can really guarantee you that amount. Another hack I want to share with you, when we talk about Amazon DSP business revenue growth hack, you really want to be clear. I mean, you want to be thorough in terms of the service partner preparation, the application. Of course, the more money, the important thing is that when we talk about Amazon DSP business revenue growth, I want to talk to you about preparation. I mean, everything happens during the preparation phase. Like when you apply for the Amazon DSP program the first time or the subsequent times, because the thing is, you have the possibility to apply for this program multiple times. Okay, and so during the preparation, you have to be really careful about how you answer questions. It's important to understand that if you want to grow your revenue, if you want to really show Amazon that you are serious about the whole program, you want to have $30,000 in liquid assets. And the thing is, it's not just about telling Amazon, listen, I have 30 grand. No. They want proof of the 30 grand that you have. So you got to have proof of $30,000 in liquid asset. Now, what is liquid? Liquid means cash, certificate of deposits. It can be also money market accounts. It can be also securities like stock, bonds. I mean, whatever you can actually liquidate real fast to actually to show Amazon that you have the cash. That's totally fine. But it has to be liquid, okay? So nothing illiquid. Like if you have a house right now and you say, listen, I have a house, and the house is not liquid because it might take 1 year or 10 years or 1 month or 1 week or 1 day to sell the house. So it's not liquid. So it has to be liquid. So let me repeat once again. When we talk about liquid assets, we are speaking about short-term assets. So that's cash, that's money market account, certificate of deposits, and marketable securities. And you got to also have an up-to-date resume. So you got to be really clear about your resume and tell Amazon that, hey, listen, I'm actually in it to win it. And it's important because, again, this helps Amazon know that you are serious about the opportunity, and they will actually will push more business your way. And see, the whole thing is first impression always counts. First impressions matter, okay? So the way you present yourself vis-a-vis Amazon the first time, that's how they're going to treat you. So be very careful there. You also got to have a fresh email address. So please have an email address that's not associated with an Amazon shopping account or a program such as Amazon Flex, because this is really they want you to have an exclusive email for the DSP program. And one thing and important I need to say is that your credit score will be an important factor in the application and financial review process. So Amazon will look at your FICO score. So when we talk about Amazon DSP business revenue growth this year, one thing you want to do is that you want to really be clear as to your availability. Okay, so for instance, the DSP program actually lets you go through an application completion. So basically, remember that you are going to be as thorough as possible, and be thorough, because the thing is that Amazon is taking this DSP program very seriously. Remember, this program is not available in all 50 states yet. So if you are lucky enough to be sent an application form, you want to be as thorough as possible. And so the application should take you 2 to 3 hours to complete. Now, please note though, when you apply, you have to use an email address that is not associated with an Amazon shopping account. I've said this before, or an Amazon program, including another Amazon DSP profile. So if you are running multiple Amazon DSP partnership programs, you want to use a different email for each of them. So each is actually treated separately. And so one thing I want to say is that when we talk, if you want to increase your revenue, please make sure that your insurance records are also clean. And by insurance, I'm also talking about your DMV records, so your motor vehicle records, because if you had some kind of DUI or whatever, I mean, this could be a little problematic for your application. And at this point, you do not want to actually get in trouble, okay, so to speak. Now, why am I saying this? Because remember, some people have like you might live in New York, you might live in one state, say New York, but you might have some DMV problems, DMV incidents that happen in another state, like let's say Georgia, right? So you're thinking, hey, listen, yeah, I live in New York, so if I apply to the DSP program in New York, they're not going to take into account my little shenanigans in Georgia. No way. Amazon actually they do a 50-state sort of background check, and chances are your little shenanigan, your little incident in Georgia is going to show up. So that's why if you want to increase your chances of making a lot of cash through the DSP program, you want to have a clean record. You want your record to be as clean as possible. I mean, nobody's perfect, but you have to really pay attention to a few things in your record. One thing I want to say here is that, see, the thing is, if you want to increase your revenue growth through the Amazon DSP program, you have to be really careful about the interview or the interview process, because at that interview, you actually can have two scenarios. You can be approved or you can be rejected. Now, if you are rejected, you always have an opportunity to appeal, right? Now, you don't have to appeal to Amazon right away, like directly. You have to actually fix whatever they said actually were the cause of your rejection. So if your application is approved, you will be contacted for an interview as part of the process. You will also be required to participate in a station, what they call station visit. So station visit is basically a live logistical sort of a setup where they show you how things actually go. This is an opportunity to familiarize yourself with the DSP program a lot more. And they might also invite you to attend a live webinar, so you have a clearer idea about the DSP program. You can also answer you can also ask a few questions, get the answers you want. You also will be invited to sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, and also you have to submit a business plan prior to your interview. Now, the business plan is really quite essential. If you want to make a lot of money through the DSP program, and this is a great DSP revenue growth hack. If you want to make a lot of cash, you need to have a solid business plan, because the business plan is going to be, among other things, the benchmarking items that Amazon is going to look at to actually push a lot of business your way. So remember, this is a very competitive sort of application process. You're not the only one. You have thousands of other players who want to have the same piece of cake from Amazon. So for you to actually shine, you got to have a solid business plan. And so everything I just told you, you got to really do that prior to your interview. And so that's if you are selected, if you are approved. Now, if you're not selected, you'll be notified via email, and you can apply again after 12 months from the date you originally applied. So 12 months. So that's 1 year, okay? And one thing I need to say here is that if selected for the Amazon Delivery Service Partner Program, you will receive a notice via email and basically be added to the future Amazon Delivery Service Partner Program, which offers onboarding and launch education ahead of a delivery station opening or even becoming available. So that's really good. Another Amazon DSP business revenue growth hack I want to share with you is the fact that when you think about going for the DSP program, remember that the DSP program is part of a larger ecosystem, and that's the Amazon ecosystem, the Amazon logistical ecosystem. So if for any reason you're not approved, for any reason you're not really called, remember that nothing is lost. You have a lot more opportunities. Remember that basically, depending on your geography, you might face more competition, more or less competition. For instance, if you are in LA, if you're in New York, if you are in Chicago, if you are in those big, let's say, metropolises, you have actually a lot of competition. But if you are in a small city or a small state, whatever, you like in Delaware, for instance, you're not going to have that much competition, depending on the niche that you're in. So, if you want to increase your DSP revenue, consider additional Amazon delivery programs, such as the Amazon Flex program and also the Amazon Hub delivery program. So that's an important element. So this is really good. And so if you would like to create an additional income stream, or let's say focus on a flexible part-time venture delivering products to customers, you wanted to think about what Amazon is offering. So you can really deliver part-time with your own vehicle through the Amazon Flex program. And if you have a physical storefront, you can join the Amazon Hub delivery program, and that will help you actually make a lot more money. And you also have an Amazon business for small business. If you are a solopreneur or a small business, you can get business-only pricing on select products and explore business-only account features such as business analytics and integration with business software such as QuickBooks. In addition, if you have a consumer Amazon Prime account, you qualify for a free business Prime Duo account. So that's really good. So you can see that overall, you have a lot of cash that you can actually make through the Amazon DSP business program. So that's fantastic. So what's a recap here? In today's conversation, I'll share with you the Amazon DSP business revenue growth hacks. I give you the overview, the benefits, the preparation, the process, the programs, and now the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.